dark integration reading. Reshuffled. I'm just gonna burn a little Palo Santo. Excuse my chair as I wiggle around a little bit. And we'll get started with the shadow messages that I have pre-shuffled. So we have the Queen of Swords reversed, the Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is the Crow Tarot by MJ Cullinan. Just gonna read you guys from here. So when the Queen of Swords is reversed, she can be seen as a tyrant who is unapologetic, cold-hearted, and short-tempered. She lets emotion cloud her judgment and as a result may risk losing respect and tarnishing her crown. So the shadow parts that we need to integrate is cold-heartedness, short temper, and being unapologetic. Seven of Pentacles. This is in the upright. So the crow rests after embarking on the difficult task of gathering a treasure trove of bright reflective coins that will adorn her nest and make a protective space for her fledglings. The Seven of Pentacles asks that you think about the long term when investing your time and energy. Although quick, short-term gains may be had, in the end, they will not last. Only through hard work and planning will you discover lasting benefits for your work. So there's also an urge to get quick, short-term pleasure and benefits from work. Only long-term will be lasting. Those short-term quick fixes won't last. So we need to integrate that as well. Embrace it, heal it. The Ten of Cups is showing up on the shadow side. So let's take a look at this. I love this deck. It has some different meanings. That's why I'm reading out of the book. It has some different tarot definitions, as you guys are seeing. So we're going to read directly from the book here. Directly messages from Spirit. This is also upright. So the happy couple sits on a branch of cherry blossom tree, watching their fledglings resting comfortably in their nest. The setting is one of peace and contentment. The couple achieve their dreams as each new day brings with it a feeling of love and fulfillment. The Ten of Cups denotes a time of utmost joy. Another message of this card may also be a romantic relationship is forming, one that could result in a lifelong love affair. Take a moment to bask in the positive energy the Ten of Cups offers. Good luck will soon enter your home. So I get from this, we also maybe not comfortable with happy and good. We need to embrace that side of our shadow selves, that good and happy are maybe uncomfortable spaces, and we need to be okay with being uncomfortable in order to be happy, in order to have that joy. Some people's biggest fear is joy, where nothing in their lives are wrong. And then so you begin to start thinking like, okay, so when is the other shoe gonna drop? When is something gonna mess up? You need to believe that you can have it all. Everything. All parts of a person, they can check all of your boxes. They can be beautiful on the inside, beautiful on the outside. They can match you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Even if you guys are very different, that can still complement each other. So we need to get okay with being happy. And then we have our first major arcana, which is the Hierophant, right here. This card is pretty cool. I really love this deck. Crows always symbol shadows. To me, they're walking into the unknown. So the shadow side of yourself is just the unknown. It's not necessarily negative. So let's check it out. And the number 5 may be significant. 7, 10, or 1. So far we got 7, 10, 5. The Hierophant Crow is pragmatic and does not take unnecessary risks. This crow appears at a time when a conventional approach is needed to resolve a situation or help further a project. This card brings a warning that now is not a time to think outside the box. Instead, seek knowledge from a well-regarded institution or person. The Hierophant's role is to stand before others as a mentor and spiritual teacher. He is deeply connected with the divine and could represent guidance that comes from connecting with our higher self through a professional healer. So be in alignment with your higher self. That's also uncomfortable. It takes sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice a lot of instant gratification to align ourselves with our higher morals, values, and self. Okay. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a calm, healthy, regal crow. He does not charge alongside his horse, but instead has mastered the skill of harnessing the energy needed to deliver his message calmly. The flowers that decorate his horse and the fish that make a pattern in the sky symbolize the knight's gifts of creativity and intuition. He is a dreamy bird who can quickly sweep you off your feet. However, there is a tendency for this knight in shining armor to get wrapped up in dreams. He is often unable to follow through with his plans. The Knight of Cups may enter your life as a creative thinker who will help you with a project. He may appear in your dreams or thoughts as ideas that pop in your head. Pay attention to the message this royal messenger delivers. So you have it within you to be calm instead of letting this quick temper get to you. So make sure you understand that you can deliver your messages to the world without a lot of rage. It doesn't take a lot of rage to get your point across. You don't have to yell and scream and shout, kicking and stomping and all of that to get your point across. That's what Spirit's wanting you to know. Like, figure out a calmer way to embody your message. Even if you're very passionate about it, sometimes the delivery gets lost, or the message gets lost in the delivery. It matters how you put it out into the world. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. And she is in the upright position. The Queen has come to you to offer loving energy. She is the quintessential mother. That is exactly what we're doing. We're offering acceptance and embracing our shadow. That is the whole point of integrating the light and shadow side of ourselves. She is the quintessential mother, always at the ready to provide soul-soothing comfort that comes from her heart. Don't mistake her kindness and compassion for frailty. She is one tough bird who will do whatever it takes to ensure that those around her are well cared for. The Queen of Pentacles brings security and balance to the situation, igniting powerful female energy that can handle it all. When this card comes to you, take a moment to bask in the love and security this merciful crow is offering you. As most times we think that being loving and vulnerable and open is a weakness. Remember, like this, I think it's interesting. I placed it under this. It's okay to live your life on your softer side. It takes strength. You don't always have to show up with that tough exterior to the world. Spirit is letting you know that you're protected. Your higher self is letting you know that you're protected, and it's okay for you to show up like that. So let's heal our triggers that prevent us from being in this sacred feminine energy. Because a lot of the times the feminine gets quote unquote placed as a negative energy in this world. And she is anything but soft. She's strong. And it's strength in her vulnerability and strength in her love. That's where she gets her power from. So embrace your feminine side. Embrace that nurturing side of yourself. And allow her to shine out in the world. There's security in the embodiment of her love. And then we have two aces. So the number one is really important in this reading. We got two queens. One is kind of full of doubt, hot-tempered, quick-tempered, and cold. These two people are the opposites of each other. So, and that's interesting to me that they're both queens. So let's be careful. We're using our discernment, but we're not tearing other people down, even if we're pushing them out. You can do it gently. You can deliver that message and set up a boundary calmly. It doesn't have to be like, well, get out of my face. So the delivery matters. It can produce karma. So let's keep that in mind as we're setting boundaries. Okay, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords brings dynamic, raw energy, and for those who have the mental and physical strength, it offers a power that will quickly break through any barrier. The Ace of Swords card represents a time of ideas, problem solving, and quick-mindedness. Whether you are arguing for a cause or answering questions during a job interview, you will feel prepared to articulate your position with passion and purpose. Calmly. Without coldness. The ideas will come to you. So pay attention to your ideas. Bottom of the deck for our shadow integration messages is the Ace of Pentacles. So this crow lands atop a large pinnacle once concealed by clouds. This spot provides a clear view of all the riches available to her. Because her desires are no longer blocked, the bounty this world has to offer, from material wealth to spiritual knowledge, is all within her grasp. The Ace of Pentacles represents a time of clarity and the ability to manifest your desires. Stay focused. The law of attraction is working. Keep a fixed sight on what it is you want to achieve. So that's another thing, and it's right beside our Ten of Cups. You are worthy of your wish fulfillment because you exist. You don't need to do anything else to be worthy of your wish fulfillment. Alright? Alright, let's transition over to our light messages. Let me get a little coffee. Palo Santo went out. We're going to cleanse the light side too, not just the shadows. We're going to cleanse all of the sides. My little tiny stick, I got several more sticks over there. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to read it left to right because I can't read it backwards. The Nine of Cups. Interesting. The Emperor in reverse. The Moon. The Three of Cups in reverse. Strength upright. The Hermit. Three of Pentacles upright. The Knight of Cups. And the Magician in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune kind of picks up over here where we left off. Oh, we got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune picks up where now it's a time of luck, abundance, gratitude, being thankful for where we are. We have to embrace where we are in the now without any fears, connected to our wish fulfillment, connected to love. So perhaps one of our wishes is for love, and people have typically shown up in their ego space, in their negative masculine energy, and we're learning how to show up in our own positive, healthy, masculine and feminine energies. Okay? So the light side of ourselves is embracing and showing love to the survival energy that we used to live in, that we used to be in. Now there's some unknowns. You can't know the answer to everything, and that part is, it can be scary. Even in the light, it can be really scary. But you are using your intuition, you are letting that guide you, and you're embracing the fact that you deserve this wish. So you are making your wish. Three of Cups. You're scared to celebrate your victory too early. Three of Cups. This could also be for some of you, the person you're praying for, the person that you're looking for may have not chosen you in the past. If you did not watch my last Divine Counterpart reading, you may want to check it out. It's all about choices. You may be scared that they may not choose you, or you may be scared that you're not choosing them. It's all in a divine purpose. So all you got to do is let go of those fears that's preventing you from enjoying the moment, enjoying where you are. You have the strength to do that. You have the strength to face your inner trauma. Ariel is kicking it and embracing a shark right here. She is embracing a shark. You deserve all of this happiness, and it's going to take strength for you to believe and you to manifest all of that abundance. That doesn't mean we get to ignore the shadow part. You gotta embrace it as well. You gotta accept it, or else those traumas and those old toxic patterns and showing up in the ego space and that survival instinct kicks in and it just repeats. So we're having the strength to get out of that cycle. A lot of us might be in hermit mode, even if you're doing something public. You still taking time for yourself. You still taking time and focusing on doing the work and building yourself up. Letting spirit guide you into building yourself up and embracing those parts of ourselves and being able to shed light on them. Right? Forgiving ourselves as well for our own toxic traits. That takes work, it takes strength, and it takes a big heart to marry these two energies together. The Knight of Cups is on both sides. Okay? So you have ideas about merging yourself, marrying yourself together. Go with those ideas, but make sure it's for the right reasons and not for personal gain. Make sure it's for your higher self and not just for the wish fulfillment. Okay? Make sure it's towards your purpose that you're doing the work and not towards your own personal gain. Because abundance comes when we're very giving, when we're open. There's shadows in the light side, there's light in the shadow side. They're intertwined together. There's seeds of both in both. Okay? Let's not manifest our fears and stand in the way of our blessings. Ten of Swords, we've been through a lot. We have been through a lot. Ten of Swords reversed. We're putting it away though. We're healing from this. We're forgiving this. We're letting it go. Other people's mistakes and our own. So that we can be properly discerning. Embody this loving energy. Be in an abundant vibration. And know that we are worthy of wealth and abundance. I love it. I love to hear it. Alright, so what in the elements of the world is assisting us in embracing our shadow selves? Okay. 54, we got amethyst. I'm gonna move some of this up so we run out of room. 54, we got amethyst. Adding up to 9. 59, east, feminine, spring, child, fire. Interesting. I don't know if y'all see this fire here, but that's interesting. 59 adding up to 14, which again adds up to 5. Again, the number 1 on this side. Crow, moon, Aries, pots, child. Number 18, coyote, west, feminine, earth. And bottom of the deck energy for the shadow side was number 12 or number 3. Hunger, moon, Pisces, rosettes, elders. And I believe that this might be the coyote right here, pictured right here. So we have coyote energy twice. Coyote's got a bad rap in tribal legends, but they are very intelligent and crafty creatures, and I don't think that they are a representation of anything evil. So understand that your shadow sides are not a representation of anything evil. So let's get into this and let's see what Amethyst has to say. This is the only masculine energy on this side. So Amethyst, what are we doing? 54. I am Amethyst. I am a healer stone. I energize stones, crystals, and people by attracting positive forces while repelling and removing negative energies. I'm here to tell you to take charge of your own thoughts, follow visions, be who you are, walk your talk. I am the stone of the higher self, new spiritual awakenings, the unlimited power of knowledge through inner journeys and intuitive perceptions. You need to see beyond and look for the best, not the most practical. I am grounding and stabilization that soothes emotions. I am purification. So Amethyst is here to purify our shadow as we embrace it. And again, like I said, it's not anything negative. Well, even if it is negative, it's not anything evil. So let's dissociate negative and evil from one another to enable us to embrace that. 59. East. The position of the East. Feminine, spring, child, fire. I am the East. I am the dawn. I am the morning. It is within me that the sun is born. I bring illumination and creativity to your path each day. I am springtime, a time of new growth and beginnings. The bright yellow fire of my morning light lifts you beyond the mundane to a spiritual path of strength and intellectual growth. Quietly contemplate the child within and consider new possibilities. There is an inner need to share with others and to find things in common. Communication with others and with yourself should be as clear as my morning light. You can't just look, you must truly see. I am originality, I am clarity, I am the message, I am the fire within. So Amethyst, the Guardians of the East is showing up for you. Let's see who else we have here. This is number 1, Crow Moon, Aries, Pots, Child. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. I am Crow Moon. I am discernment. Remember that positive discernment. I take various shapes and forms. I am power in your ego and in your center. Ego does serve a purpose. So we're not eliminating ego. We're not eliminating them. Just only reserving to bring this out when it's absolutely necessary. You don't have to show up like this all the time. Okay? You are under my light and I see what is really going on. Be sure to keep your ego in check and operate from a strong center. Remain grounded and secure in your own self-reliance. Keep earth wisdom and healing at the forefront of activity. Crow is a spirit messenger. Listen to your intuition and look for subtleties. Some of y'all needed a sign. And on this card, I don't know what animal that is. It looks like there's a badger or an anteater or some type of four-legged animal. Okay. Coyote. So we also have the opposite, the west, feminine, earth. I am Coyote. I am trickster. Watch out. I will trick you. That's, again, this is created by Lita Richardson. This is an indigenous common conception of the coyote. I'll concentrate my digging in one place to throw you off the track of my real destination. As soon as you've taken the bait, I'll go after the real prize. I am joy, laughter, and humor. Lighten up. My vision sees down long, dark tunnels, and my keen sense of smell knows what it's after. We were talking about the Seven of Pentacles being short gratification. Coyote knows what's what. Okay? even in the tall, sweet grass of the plain. So even in confusion, I double check all the signals. Do you? I am the teacher and the teaching. I am dogging you to watch out. Are you saying what a fool I've been? Perhaps you need to lighten up and laugh at the situation. Howl at the moon. Is your life a little tricky now? Have you found yourself in a mess? How are you going to get out? It is time for you to examine all the evidence, see things from a different perspective, quit blaming others, fate, and bad luck. Take responsibility for your actions. You stumbled all by yourself. Now laugh and learn the lesson, or I will dog you until you do. Remember how I said we'll stay stuck here? Coyote is telling you to be accountable for yourself, for your own negative thoughts, your own negative energy, your own shadow side, that coldness. Own it. The only way you can make it out is to own it. Transform it and embody that loving energy. Embody the softer side. Okay? 12. Hunger Moon, Pisces, Rosettes, Elders. So let's check it out. Bottom of the deck for the shadow side. I am Coyote Moon. I am the end of the cycle of winter. Now is the time for transformation from the quiet, sleepy time of cold to the awakening of spring. The hard winter has ravaged much. It is time to remove restrictions and to go beyond your normal abilities and develop your metaphysical skills. Look to past knowledge, events, and lives for new understandings, ultimate realities, and wisdom. Be poetic, but do not forget to laugh at the world and yourself. So it's okay to be fierce when you need to be fierce, but don't forget to be in joy. It's a balance. You can't be this cold and calculated person all the time, or you're going to keep everybody away from you. Okay? You have to be in touch with your emotions. All of them. Especially the positive ones, those wish fulfillments, your softer side. Alright. Let's see what elements in the world are being here for us and helping us integrate the light side of things. Okay. We have Cougar, North, Feminine, Fire. We have Aspen, Masculine, East, Mercury, Air. We have the number 20, the number 45, so 2 and 9. Spruce, Masculine, North, Mercury, Earth, the number 4. We have the number 56, Silver, Feminine, Casual, Chakra, Air. We also have the number 7, Hunting Moon, Libra, Baskets, Adult. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there. And then bottom of the deck energy on the side of the feminine is 21, Bear, Southwest, Masculine, Fire. Mirroring numbers 12, 21. I cannot make that up, guys. Alright, let's check out 20. Cougar. I am Cougar. I give chase, fully expecting to win my prize. I am powerful and skillful. I am as at home on rock ledges as in green forests. I possess great cunning and intuition. I am born a leader, challenging the status quo as I circle my prey to discern the best method of attack. I think things out, and when I hone in, I know what I am doing. I act with focused intent. I am clear and methodical. I am balanced, strength, and intuition. Sprinting into your life, I bring courage and strength. I'm here to help you acknowledge your ability to lead and take charge in any situation. Leadership requires great insight. You are accountable for your actions. Lead with wisdom and reason. Be sure to think all things out and focus your intention before you jump in with all fours. I am genuine. I take charge. I am responsible leadership. Feeds right off of what we were just talking about with that hunger moon. Repetition is confirmation of Spirit's message. Number 45, Aspen. Let's check it out. I am Aspen. I am the nurse tree. It is the time for nurturing the inner child. It is in my shade that evergreens grow back after fires and other natural disasters. Shaded by my protective foliage, I keep you safe from the known and the unknown. I am always there to help and assist you on your pathworking journey. I guard your mental well-being and resources. Eloquence and elegance are yours. Use them to your advantage by being different. I am loyalty and harmony. You can depend on me. You can count on yourself. So it's okay to let that inner child out to play. You don't have to be this toxic masculine that you used to be in order to survive. It's okay to put that person away and let that child out. Let them free. 40, Spruce. I am spruce, I am the evergreen of winter time. I am alive when there is no other life. My square needles honor the 4 seasons. My inner bark provides food, my roots provide medicines and cordage. I am in your cards to determine why you have restrictions, constraints, or limitations, and to help you remove them. Release control, let go of the pressure, relinquish the confines, and move on in the spirit of evergreen that sets you free. And it's right under the row for that toxic energy. It'll keep you stagnant, it'll keep you stuck. It's no longer serving a good purpose. So now it is time to let it go and let it transform into the positive masculinity that it can be. So let's check out number 56, also number 11, could be significant. I am silver, I am compassionate. I give hope at times when you feel there is none in sight. Meditate with me, and I will nurture, protect, support, stabilize, and balance your nerves. Motivate yourself, stimulate self-improvement, listen to your intuitions, and I will support you in all that you will do. If you are feeling out of balance, look to your feminine side and be sensitive to all your relations. I am versatile, I am awakening. So acknowledge that you are awakening, you're becoming. Number 7, Hunting Moon, Libra, baskets, adults. Number 7 could also be significant. We have a lot of 9s on the table. 9, 9, 9. That's 3 9s. We have 1, 1, 1. We got number 33. We have 2, 7. That also adds up to 9. So 4 9s. Okay. The angel number 9999 may be significant. Also, 9 symbolizes the end of something as well as beginning. I am Hunting Moon. I am the preparation for the coming winter. Remember, we were coming out of the coming winter. Now we're going back into it. So it's a cycle. I'm here to remind you to prepare your house and put it in order. You must be mindful of relationships, be they partnerships, contracts, unions, or marriages. Things are not what they appear to be. There are times in relationships that it's best not to say anything, but to hear what is being said. Listen closely. Now is the time to consider your artistic side and create something of beauty and give it away. I provide strength for your hunt, your quest. Who are you in love? How do you show up in love? Now is the time to look at your side, not what anyone else did to you. What is your side in it? Bottom of the deck energy for both sides was number 48, also number 12. So the number 333 is also significant. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. Willow, feminine, south, moon, water. Somebody could be 48, or the age of 48 will be significant. I am Willow. I stand for truth and justice. My flexibility allows me to adapt to any situation. If you are feeling a little sorry for yourself today, I am the powerful medicine you need. Be more receptive of my qualities and be more bending. I am smoking mixture and incense that captures dreams and enhances journeys. I am the smooth flow of emotions. I am love. I am protection. Just talking about that. All right, all of those affirmations from the elements. You're going to protect those, embrace them, give some things back to the earth. Okay. And now we're going to get into the dream deck messages, which are for both sides. So we have box, reveal your secret power. And again, I'm just putting them right to left. I'm going to go a little high so we have plenty of room. There's a lot of these messages, but I'm not going to cover up any numbers. So box, school, examine your beliefs about being tested. You may not like being tested by spirit, but that is the whole point of being alive. That is why we are here, to be tested, to grow, to evolve. Alien, accept that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. If you've been on this channel, some of these messages are repetitive. This was in the very first reading I ever did for you guys. Cell phone, polish your communication skills. Not just with others, but with yourself as well. Transition. Release attachments to what was and prepare for what is to come. So out with the old ways of relating to the world, to love, to wealth, to wish fulfillment, to happiness, and in with the new embodiment of those ways. Church, temple, mosque. Recognize your spiritual authority. You have spiritual power. Some of us spend our whole lives focusing on the physical without dealing with any of the spiritual. You have spiritual authority. You are a co-creator. Again, it's your authority. You co-create your reality. It doesn't just happen to you. It happens with you. Not to you or for you, but with you. So control the pieces that are in your power. Ceremony. Honor how far you've come. So we look back to honor how far we come. And then airplane. Spread your wings and fly. Bottom of the deck. Energy is fire. Take responsibility for your power. That fits. Dream oracle cards. So let's box. So there's a message here and a meaning. So I wanted to see what our dreams are telling us. So we're going to get the meaning from spirit, which is you have hidden resources. Dreams of a box, drawer, or vault represent your secret feelings and latent resources. Dreams of a box could also point to repressed emotions, feelings, and or cherished memories you've packed up or stored away. Perhaps you don't want people to know how powerful and talented you truly are. Additionally, this dream may be showing that you possess untapped potential, uncultivated genius, and unrealized wisdom. So the message from Spirit and your guardians: examine your deeply cherished belief systems about yourself and the world you live in. There is a motto in the 12-step program. You're only as sick as your secrets. Ask yourself if you have buried treasure, memories, beliefs you've been protecting. If you do, then find a trusted friend, coach, or therapist to whom you can unearth your secret. Once you unpack these contents and examine them in the light of day, you will unleash a power and resource that will enable you to live a more authentic, transparent, out of the box, powerful life. Yeah, secrets can weigh heavy on you. So part of you needs to make some confessions, to be honest, be open, even if it's with a journal, whatever it's with, but make sure you do that. It is healing. There's power in vulnerability, openness. There's power in it. It lifts weights. School. Meaning being tested. In the in the language of dreams, school signifies a learning phase in your life. This dream may reflect a job or relationship that is testing you. You also may feel under scrutiny, examining the truth of who you really are. The first cut is the deepest, and school dreams may harken back to the first time you felt pressured to make the grade. These dreams may be helping you to remove your heavy backpack of insecurity so that you may graduate into a more empowered future. Most people who have recurring school dreams are highly driven, success-oriented individuals who are constantly testing themselves. In other words, I've never met an underachiever who had this recurring dream. The message is you have a highly individualized curriculum for life. In order to grow to your fullest potential, you've orchestrated the aspects of your life that are testing you right now. You knew long ago that you would emerge through these trials brighter, better, and wiser for the experience. Remember, you have access to the Hall of Records and the teacher's manual that has all the answers to the problems currently grading on you. You have paid the intuition, and you have the combination to the locker that contains the resources you need. With this realization, hold your head high as you walk confidently through the halls of this university called life. Again, about accountability. I don't think Spirit could get any more clear. You are co-creating this. You signed up for all of these tests. You knew what you would need in order to grow and make changes. We can't grow when we're comfortable. So sometimes we're going to be real uncomfortable in this world. Alien. Meaning uniqueness. Often what is most alien to us is ourselves, especially our higher selves. Alien dreams reveal feelings of rejection, loneliness, and alienation. Perhaps you are afraid of exposing your true self for fear of being cast out. If your dream takes place in outer space, you are opening to a universal perspective beyond the myopia of mundane, ordinary life, tapping into unexplored solutions and inspiration. A higher vision is now here to assist you with your earthbound challenges. Message: you are unique, just like everyone else. Being cast out is among one of our deepest, most primal fears. But you can relax knowing that despite appearances, you are inherently connected to the whole of life. With this awareness, it is now safe to probe into the places where you feel different, where your out of sight, out of the box talent and genius waits to express with a bullhorn. Bring light to these hidden aspects of your uniqueness and watch the illusion of separateness and your longing for belonging dissipate. Honor the fact that you stand out from the crowd and learn to wave your freak flag with pride. We don't have to be like everybody else in order to belong. We belong because we're here. So there's no cookie cutter version of how to be in the world. People are different. I think if we could learn that as an entire society, we wouldn't really have any more wars, but people hate what's different. So in order to do that, you have to hate what's also You have to learn to put down and love on the faucets of you that you feel are different instead of hating them. They are your secret power. Okay? Cell phone. Cell phones are more than just communication devices. We store our lives in there. If you dream of losing your phone, you are venting fear of a loss of self. If you find your cell phone, you are rediscovering and appreciating your ability to communicate. If you are speaking to or texting someone, you are exploring your telepathic connection with this individual and the part of yourself he or she represents. The person you are calling and or who is calling you, whether or not you are able to connect and the status of your connection, 4 bars, 3, 2, 1, or none, represent significant aspects of the dream. So your level of communication with yourself, your level of self-awareness also matters. The message is, when you say cell phone, it sounds like self-own. That is SELF-OWN, self-own. This may be a message to stop seeking outside of yourself and become the self-owned tower of your own power. Trust your ability to communicate empathetically and telepathically. Plug into your higher self and form a solid place of connection. 4 bars, sharing your feelings, thoughts, and insights with someone who will pick up the receiver and then return the favor. Also, that person that you're manifesting into your life, there is reciprocity there. No matter what it looks like on the outside, they can't help it. They can't help but receive the energy. Because remember, when they don't choose you or they didn't choose you, they learned how they were also not choosing themselves. You guys are the same energy. It's like having 2 orbs of the same energy, right? If one rejects the other, they in turn reject themselves because they're identical. You get it? Transition. Releasing attachments to what was. Releasing why we didn't choose ourselves. Releasing, forgiving, all of that. Transition. Let's read it. Whoa. Meaning, rebirth. Contrary to popular belief, dreams of death or disaster are not a bad thing. Your dreams may be giving you an edge on how to best survive and thrive in your current life circumstances. These dreams may also be helping you to gain a paradigm shift about the things you fear most that keep you from fully living. Keep in mind that Native Americans believe the most powerful way to live is as if death were over your shoulder. Often a dream of death or destruction represents that you are through the ending of a chapter in your life, just as the new chapter is simultaneously being written. Dreaming of someone dying or making their transition is about transformation and change in your relationship. May this dream inspire you to ponder an aspect of your life that may be coming to a close and how you can more harmoniously participate in the transition. Voltaire said it is no more surprising to be born twice than once. Everything in nature is resurrection. The message: give thanks as you release the completed cycle that has just taken place, whether it be a relationship, project, or experience. In order to stand on your evolutionary edge, honor the natural phases of life, including endings. Give thanks for the memories and ways of life as you've known them, then set them free. Move toward the new horizon with vitality, presence, and outstretched arms to embrace the brand new opportunities that are beckoning. I know a lot of people have trouble with losing people, especially when we lose them to the natural process of death. It's a natural part of life, and so is grieving that. It took me 18 years to grieve the loss of my best friend, and well, actually 15. to grieve the loss of my brother, to do it in a healthy way, to do it in a way that would honor them instead of being angry at them because they're no longer here, and what actions led up to the fact that they're no longer here. Right. Church, temple, mosque. Meaning, dreams of church or temple symbolize your relationship with spirituality, religious attitudes, and beliefs. This dream might also be revealing your most cherished beliefs regarding yourself, life, and the world you live in. The meaning is oneness. Message: you are mighty, more so than you will ever be able to humanly fathom. Most people kneel at the altar of lack and limitation, seeing themselves as human beings having occasional spiritual experiences. However, you are coming to realize that you are a spiritual being expanding within your temporary human incarnation. Encoded within the word human lies the key to who you really are. Shh! Hush! Quiet. The dog wants to be outside in nature. So, Hu comes from the Egyptian word for God, and man comes from the Sanskrit word for of the mother, mind, earth, and bread. As you remember who you really are, you can release the cross of self-doubt, drop the garments of limited beliefs, and discover your ability to co-create church wherever you are. This is not grandiose. In fact, it would be a sin for you to not awaken to your magnificence. So this is not you in place of God, but realizing that you are a mirror of God, an extension of God. This is not to mean that you are able to take people's power away, because God doesn't do that. Nothing about hate, nothing about destruction. Or destroying something to gain something else. None of that is God. Releasing, yeah. Being a lot of contradictory things at one time. That's God. God gave us free will, right? But we created the war of oppositions. Opposites are a man-made mental construct. Man-made mental construct. Before that, they just were. Just was. Ceremony. Meaning, acknowledgement. In real life, a ceremony represents an initiation or completion of a chapter in your life, celebrating your graduation from one incarnation to the next. A dream ceremony is less about the physical realm and more about the emotional, spiritual, or psychic aspect of what you are going through. As you acknowledge this important internal emotional rite of passage, you make it sacred and thus evoke your higher nature, becoming more open with yourself, becoming more open with the people you love, becoming more open with the world, embodying that safe space that you feel inside is an acknowledgement of your own personal growth, being able to stand in that power. It's not something anybody can force you into. It's not something you can force yourself into. You just do it when you're ready to do it. The message is you are in the midst of a major shift with life, altering changes in tow, coming into completion of an old cycle while preparing for a whole new version of yourself to emerge. Before rushing headlong into the next phase of your life, take a moment to give yourself a bubble bath. Decorate your hair with a garland of flowers, toast yourself with a flute of champagne, or write a gratitude list lavishly praising yourself for who you've become as a result of your journey thus far. We had to make all those wrong turns in order to get to the right path, right? Airplane. Meaning liberation. Dreams of an airplane represent the desire and ability to experience life from a higher view, to live on a higher plane. If the plane in your dream is experiencing turbulence, you may be in the midst of dramatic change, and you are being shown that you must take time to stabilize your energy. If the plane is on the ground, you are being guided to have patience as you prepare for your next journey. If you are soaring through the air, your goals are in mid-flight and you are well on your way to manifesting your desires. A message of the airplane card: your dreams are taking flight and you are awakening the ability to see life from a higher view. Shh. This objective perspective makes everything crystal clear. Even challenging circumstances, when seen from a bird's eye view, become simple. As you rise above the ego, you can truly choose to be in the world but not of it. You are now being presented with an opportunity to soar above the clouds and beyond. Some of you might have anxiety about flying. As the dog in the background is whining, she has separation anxiety. It is okay to be by yourself. You are safe by yourself. Yes, great to have others, but you can fly by yourself. Some journeys you have to take alone. And that's okay. That is okay. Fire. Meaning transformation. Dreams of fire represent big change. Fire dreams can also mean passion, love, sexuality, anger, and or destruction. Fire represents an energy of alchemical initiation that may feel out of control as it burns away all of your impurities. A dream of fire contained in a hearth symbolizes warmth, security, and domestic tranquility. Message: fire is an ancient symbol of power, and with power comes the need for responsibility, maturity, and balance. Find a safe and contained place to express the unabashed zeal of your heart and the scorching embers of your deepest emotions, whether they be passion, anger, or lust, becoming willing to burn away, release, and let go of all things that no longer serve your highest expression, so that you can ultimately be present to the gold that remains. Your feelings may be hot right now, so much so that you fear they may start a forest fire. Most people extinguish their light because they don't know how to take the heat. That won't happen if you unleash your power mindfully. So also be mindful of the ways in which you direct your power. Be mindful. So, another burn, Palo Santo, to thank our dream guardians for bringing these images to us, and for the dogs that gave us an awareness of our anxious energy. Okay. Now we're going to the Sacred Forest Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. And again, this is for both sides. So we have Pure Spirit, Purification. number 30, again the number 3. Butterfly spirit, transformation, number 8. Can you hush? He's inside. Quiet. Foggy bog, patience, number 18. Again, the number 9 is significant. Some of y'all need to drink some more water. I swear these dogs usually are chill when I'm doing a reading. They be just kicking it. Something is going on with the feminine energy. Make sure y'all taking care of y'all feminine energies. Get in touch with her, love on her. Okay? Meandering pathway, flow, number 24. The number 6. Bluebird spirit, happiness, the number 7. And bottom of the deck energy, elves, playfulness, the number 15. So again, the number 6. So angel number 66 may also be significant. We got a lot of doubles today. A lot of doubles, a lot of triples, a lot of quadruples. So y'all, 4 9s, 3 1s, 3 3s, double 6s. All right. We got mirroring numbers 12 and 21. So angel number 2112 or 1221 could also be significant. Look that up. So 30. I'm gonna read you guys the message. Just real quick. The spirit of pine for purification says, let go of the old, discarded, and unused. Purify and cleanse and clutter clear your home, your body, and your life. Release whatever doesn't serve or support you. Take time for a total purification. You'll feel brighter and also be a clearer channel for the light. Embracing your shadow side makes you a clearer channel for the light. Number 8. 8 could also be significant. Butterfly spirit, transformation. The spirit of butterfly says, the past is behind you. Everything is changing. It's time to launch a new cycle, a new project. With care, miracles can abound. It's okay to let go of that old way of being. It's okay to grieve that old way of being and embrace that loss. Foggy bog, patience. The spirit of foggy bog says, have patience. Wait until the fog lifts before taking action. The truth will emerge in time. You just need to go deeper. Follow your intuition. Having that trust for yourself, having that trust for your higher self or spirit takes patience. Really does. 24. Meandering pathways flow. The spirit of meandering pathways says everything falls into place when you don't resist the flow of the meandering pathway of life. Allow the path to take you where you need to go. Don't hurry it or resist it. Simply let go, surrender, and enjoy the journey. A lot of that toxic masculinity is also resisting new people spirit may be trying to bring into your life. Holding things over people's heads is why it's really important for you to embrace that spirit of forgiveness. Bluebird spirit, happiness, number 7. I knew this was going to be a long one. This is important work that we're doing here today. The spirit of the bluebird says, all is well. Say yes to life and let your doubts dissolve. Don't wait until the future. Live life fully now. You do not need to struggle or suffer to grow. You can grow leaps and bounds amid joy. It's safe to feel joy. That 10 of Cups, it's safe to have everything. It's safe. We don't have to be miserable in order to be in alignment with our higher path. God doesn't want you to be miserable. We have been trained to keep ourselves miserable. Elves, playfulness, number 15. Again, the number 6. That is not number 6. Oh, it is. Just looking at the wrong card. Alright, elves. Embrace your innocence, let go of heavy responsibilities, give yourself a break. Nurture your spirit by doing something fun. Joy is as important for sustaining yourself as the food you eat. Letting that inner child out. What did I say? Playfulness. Learn to play again. You don't have to be so serious and so guarded all the time.